Here at HSN. As a matter of fact, this is a good reminder for me. Sometimes I don't know when things are going to be on. I got to go in and do my window watch. So if you go to hsn.com, go to your account, go to preferences. Underneath preferences, there's going to be over 350 brands that we have here at HSN. I want you to click all your favorites, as many as you want. Then you'll get an email letting you know when that brand is going to be on. So if you love DG2, and you think like, I always miss a good DG2 show, you'll get an email saying, hey, Tuesday at 2 o'clock, there's going to be a special on DG2 with Bobby, or there's going to be a show. That's called Window Watch. We want to make sure you don't miss anything. We actually here at HSN, the host, we do that as well, because there's so many programming and programming changes sometimes for our favorite brands. We have to do Window Watch as well, so might be something you want to do. All right. This is the pick right here. This is Guy's pick. This is also my pick. Guy and I both were like, oh, we got to get the shovel in the show. Here it is. I want you to think about the shovel that you have in your garage right now. It's probably rusted. It's probably heavy, a little unruly, probably made of wood, and it's starting to crack. Take a look at this from GreanBase. This is why they call it the Wonder Shovel, what you're seeing right there. You've got the sharp edge on one side. You got serrated edge on the other side to maybe cut through some roots. You've got that kind of pry bar feature in the front to dig up some weeds, to dig the holes. The whole head of this thing has that kind of arrowhead shape, that kind of triangular shape, which just gives you more leverage to get into the ground. It is fiberglass, which means it's lightweight but very strong, and also steel, and a nice, comfortable handle that is actually big enough if you need to put two hands on there. This really may be the last shovel that you buy. This isn't a shovel that you worry about using. This is a shovel that you're gonna wanna use. You're gonna wanna dig with it, cut roots. Super versatile, super strong, lightweight. Take a look at our price today for you here on a customer appreciation price. The lowest price of the season, customer pick at $39.95 here today. Let's see it in action. Our friend Lorna Coe joining us from across the pond. Lorna, welcome in. Thank you for being here on the show.
Oh, Guy. I'm sorry, Ty.
It's okay.
We miss Guy, but Ty, thanks so much for having me. Welcome to my garden here in London, England, with one of the UK's best kept secrets. This has now got nearly 55-star reviews, and it's all because GreanBase are a third-generation family business, and Michael Smith was a landscape gardener for 30 years, and he was sick of using the old-style shovels because they have a flat blade head. They're really heavy and cumbersome. They're not that long, and he just couldn't use them anymore. So he said, let's take modern materials, reinforced fiberglass handle, so it's only 3.5 pounds, but tempered steel, and a rubberized double grip, as you've mentioned. But what makes this truly unique and why there's so many 5-star reviews is the shape of the head. Like you said, Ty, an arrow. You've got that sharp-pointed tine area to get out the weeds, to ping through roots. You've got a really sharp slicing blade. Then you've got a serrated side and 2 foot plates if you need extra leverage. And what does that mean? I have to mind my dog here. It means instead of trying to fight to get into compacted clay and soil, to fight to get into rocks and gravel, like an arrowhead, it goes straight to the root of the problem. And Ty, today at this price, we could never do this price in the UK. It's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I mean, that's why they call it the Wonder Shovel. A lot of us, and if you're shopping with me right now, you think about, oh, I need to use my shovel to go dig something or to weed something or to move some rocks. You think about, oh, that old shovel. It's rusted, it's in the garage, it's heavy, it's starting to chip. This is just a better shovel. And look at the grip. It's a really nice grip on there. If you needed to use 2 hands, you could use 2 hands on there. But it's the design of it that is designed perfectly for what we're gonna use it for. So your sharp edge on, wow, that is sharp, very sharp edge on one side there to really get in there. Serrated edge on the other. So if you have hard soil, if you have the clay, if you've got roots and you need to cut through like a banyan tree or something, and then you've got your little pry kind of feature there so you can kind of dig in. So it's that multi-tool, not just that shovel that's used for digging. This is gonna kind of be your multi-tool tool here. And if you are digging, if you don't wanna get down on your hands and knees and dig, you've got enough length. It's tall enough too. Lightweight, strong, but also tall enough. $39.95 right now. Everything's on 5 flexible payments right now, so $7.99. As they say, life's a garden, dig it with your new Wonder Shovel. Lorna, there. It's designed so well, whether it's me, whether it's my mom or my grandma, we can all use it.
Exactly, Ty. You mentioned length. I'm so glad you brought that up. It's 48.5 inches, which is really, really long to make sure you can reach the backs of your beds and your borders. You don't have to be bending down. But at 3.5 pounds, I can use this with one hand. But that serrated side is almost like a mini rake. So if you've got brambles, if you've got prickles, if you've got things in your pond or your pool, use that serrated side as a mini rake. Use the arrowhead to get through straight into the soil. And by the way, because it's shaped like an arrow, it digs the perfect conical shape for planting. But I've also got some sticks in this box here to show you. When it comes to getting through roots, you put that pointed tine pit into the root, you push down and it snaps through roots. And thank you, Ty, for showing us there in the studio just how effective it is for digging the perfect circle for your planting. But it's not just for digging and planting, it's for the tough stuff. But Ty, we have a 93-year-old customer here in the UK called Elsie Mason. She gave up gardening a few years ago. Her daughter bought her the Wonder Shovel, and Elsie got back out in the garden.
Oh, really?
Because at 3.5,
Where's Elsie? Do we have a picture of Elsie?
There's Elsie, Ty.
I love it.
So,
well, Lorna,
it's
just what I was saying. I think we have some people shopping with us this morning that think about times when they used to be out in the garden. They used to go out there and spend their Saturday and Sunday mornings, and that was a little bit of their therapy, so they love to do. But the old shovel and the old tools, they're just heavy, they're rusted, they're unruly, they're not versatile. That's why the Wonder Shovel has become so popular, become a customer pick. It's because it's versatile, because it's lightweight, because it's easy to use. Sometimes you don't need to go out and grab 4 or 5 different tools, one to cut through the roots, one to weed, one to dig the hole, one to turn the soil over, one to move the rocks. You're getting it all right here in the Wonder Shovel. At $39.95. This could be for you at home. This could be for a loved one who, you know, maybe doesn't get out in the garden as much as they used to because they can't handle that big, heavy shovel. This is really the perfect size, and it's super strong here. I think I'm going to show you here in just a second just how strong it is. And it's because of that arrowhead shape, right? Because of that pointed shape right here. Look at that.
Wow.
Right through. It's because of that, while I'm talking, look, just pops right through. Because of the shape there, right? It's that easy. So we all have different kind of soil, Lorna. Some have clay, some have hard soil, some have roots. And that's what, this was made for, kind of depending upon what you have on the ground, you'll be able to use it.
Exactly, Ty. Invented by a landscape gardener after 30 years using older shovels, he needed a better tool. And just to simulate some roots here in my root box, that just snapped it in seconds because of the clever design. But 3.5 pounds means that you can use this because it's reinforced fiberglass, Ty, tempered steel with the foot plates and that arrow-shaped head. I've got a cinder block here. I'm just going to have to mind my dog so she doesn't get attacked. But, I mean, it literally will break apart a cinder block. Like you, I've got a tile, really heavy ceramic tile, to show you if you come across some compacted soil or some rocks, it does the same as yours. And then I've got my watermelon, and again, my dog's waiting because she loves watermelon.
Oh, watch out, Pop!
just to show you, I mean, that's how sharp this is. It's just literally cut my watermelon in half.
Oh.
So if you have been reluctant to get in the garden because you've been using the old style shovels, this is the shovel reinvented. It's one of the UK's best kept secrets because unlike those really heavy, wieldy shovels, which the GreanBase team, they were fed up using because of the flat blade, because they're so heavy and they're not that long. You can't get a good reach. They said, let's reinvent the shovel. Arrow-shaped head, slicing blade, serrated blade, pointed tine to ping out the weeds and to get through roots. And being lightweight but strong, it means you can take it out and work smarter, not harder, Ty.
Yep. Also, listen, you can step right here. It's got that rounded edge. It's where your foot goes if you need a little extra pressure. You've got that pry feature. Serrated, how many shovels have you seen? If you're shopping with us, how many shovels have you seen that have that serrated edge so you can cut through? It helps you cut through those roots. You know, we go to the big home store, we go to the outdoor store, and they're selling shovels for people that are on these big construction sites that are big and heavy and unruly. But people like us, that's not what we need. We need something that's easy to handle, that is versatile. But sometimes that's the only option you have at that big store. So GreanBase said, look, we're going to bring you what you need that's easy to handle. And here at HSN, we're going to bring you the best price of the season here at $39.95 to get out there and do all of that work, even moving rocks, right? If you have some rocks, Lorna, something to move, it is strong enough to pick up those rocks and move those rocks in that rock bed while you're digging as well. And you can see me just spinning it around, how lightweight and easy this thing is. It's not what we think of when we think of a big, heavy, rusted out shovel.
It really isn't, and nearly 55-star reviews. We launched this a couple of years ago. It's been a bit of a phenomenon. Here's a big, heavy rock, as you mentioned. It gets in because it's like an arrowhead to even compacted soil. It will help you dig the perfect conical shape for your planting, but it's so tough. You can see with a cinder block, it's just demolishing the cinder block, but it's only 3.5 pounds. And under $40, it's one of the UK's best kept secrets, as I mentioned. The value is phenomenal because you don't have to use the old style shovels anymore. With the Wonder Shovel, you can work much easier because it's lightweight, strong, the double rubberized grip there, you've got the foot plates, remember, tempered steel, arrow-shaped head, but reinforced fiberglass handle. That's why Elsie Mason at 93, one of our UK customers, she got back out in the garden, Ty, and is enjoying gardening again.
Yes, that's right. Get back out there, $39.95 right now, because we're, for a lot of us, we're right in the beginning of gardening season, through spring, through summer, and even into fall, whether it's gardening, planting, or just doing chores or weeding, moving rocks, moving some of the bark out there, digging up or cutting through some of those roots that are in the ground. We always come across those as we're digging here in Florida. Everything has roots across that sometimes we have to cut through to plant. This is going to do all of that for you. So right now, $39.95 today for customer appreciation. Everything's on 5 flexible payments. What that means for you is $7. Is that what it is? Our flexible payment, like $8 bucks? $8 is your flexible payment. That's all you're putting down right now. We will go ahead and ship this out to you as long as we still have some available. They are going very quickly right now, 728-669. Get it home and get back out there. Lorna, thank you so much for being here. I'm just going to use this to move everything around here. This is really fun to use. It's really fun to use, Lorna.
It is, Ty. Thank you so much for having me. My dog Sky says hello. Sky to Ty.
Thank you,
guys
Lorna.
have a great weekend and enjoy your shovels.
All right, happy gardening. Isn't she lovely? I was worried about that dog.